Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Max Coltrane. We open with a report from Northwest Arkansas's NPR affiliate that saw Arkansas being ranked dead last in America in regards to healthcare access and quality for Hispanic residents. Within the report, it was also stated that only about half of Hispanic children receive timely preventative dental and medical care in Arkansas. Are you stressing before finals, wondering if you can get that A? UA Little Rock had students covered all week with multiple stress-less events scheduled with finals on the horizon.
Students stopped by Color Your Calm from 11 to 1 at Donahue Student Center, led Better A. They de-stress with coloring, calm music, and relaxing vibes.
I think it's been difficult and I haven't really had an outlet and something fun to do. So I thought this would be nice and would be calming, so then when I do my work, I'm just not completely stressed and overwhelmed. But I have this as a space where I can calm down a little bit, and then when I get back to my work, I can be more productive.
In connection with UA Little Rock's Stress Less Week, the Health and Wellness Services held a pain sip for students to unwind. The Trojan Truth's Timothy Wainwright takes us through the event.
The Trojan Truth is at the Ledbetter Assembly Hall for the paint and sip during the Stressless Week right before finals. Let's check it out.
Got an email right before we went in for an exam today, and I was like, that sounds like a good after exam release. And this is also pretty good, I think, therapy for pre-finals and everything too. Especially with me being an artist too. Like, I haven't had a chance this semester to really unwind with a hobby that I enjoy. So I thought this was pretty neat.
The reason why I'm here is because this week has been a little bit stressful, but I'm happy that I got to come here and just relax a little bit. And yeah, it's a blast.
In addition to students, the Trojan Truth was also able to sit down with Sarah Hoggenberry.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hoggenberry. I'm the Director of Student Services for our College of Humanities, Arts, Social Sciences, and Education. This is our Paint and Sip event, the second time that we have done this event during the university's Stress Less Week. It was pretty popular last semester. So it's just an opportunity for students to take a few hours to unwind with some painting, coloring, listen to music, enjoy some snacks and beverages. And this is just very important for mental health, to take a few moments for self-care. This is a very stressful time with finals right around the corner. And so we're just trying to really, again, get students to come in, take a few moments to breathe, take care of themselves.
I think it's safe to say students left with a new sense of calm amid this hectic finals push. I'm Jeremy Johnson, Trojan Truth.
Last Monday, a female student at UCA was stabbed inside of her dorm room on campus during a domestic dispute. In a school-wide email, the university noted that this was an isolated event and that the suspect had been identified by law enforcement. UA Little Rock's commencement ceremony is just around the corner. Hannah Nash brings us what we need to know.
UA Little Rock will celebrate the hard work of spring 2026 graduates at the commencement ceremonies held on May 16, 2026, in the Jack Stevens Center. There will be two ceremonies. The first for undergraduates from the Donahue College of Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, and the College of Business and Health and Human Services will start at 9:30 a.m. The second ceremony will take place at 2 p.m. for undergraduates from the College of Humanities, Arts, Social Sciences, and Education, and all graduate students from the graduate school. Graduating students must arrive 1 hour before their scheduled start time, and both ceremonies will be live streamed.
Arkansas's $6.7 billion budget was given the final approval from lawmakers, with money being allocated towards economic development and the Educational Freedom Account. Legislators have rejected the bill, which would match donated funds for public television. Drivers across Arkansas are feeling the pain at the pump, and it's getting worse. Gas prices are climbing fast, with some stations already hitting $4 a gallon. Rising tensions overseas are driving the spike, and it's hitting Arkansans where it hurts their wallets.
Rising tensions overseas are hitting drivers right here at home. Conflict involving the U.S. and Iran and uncertainty in the Strait of Hormuz is sending oil prices spiking worldwide. That's pushing gas prices back above $4 a gallon nationwide, the highest level in years. Here in Arkansas, we're filling it fast. AAA reports prices jumping more than 20 cents in just 1 week, with the state average now nearing $3.80 to $3.87 a gallon. But that's just the average. In some communities, drivers are already seeing $4 a gallon or more at the pump. Experts say crude oil costs, driven by global conflict and supply fears, are the main force behind the spike. There's little relief in sight. As prices climb, so does the pressure on families, farmers, and anyone else who relies on the road. With no clear end to the tensions overseas, don't expect that sticker shock to ease anytime soon. I'm Grace Wilson reporting for Isaac Luzader for the Trojan Truth for One Last Hoorah. Thank you.
Trojans baseball welcomed the Morehead State Eagles for a 3-game series, looking to stay in the mix for a shot at a regular season conference title with just 3 weeks to go in the baseball season. This weekend, Gary Hogan Field played host to the Morehead State Eagles for the second to last weekend series in Little Rock this year. The Trojans got a career night out of their Friday ace, Brandon Westmoreland, who threw 7 scoreless innings and had a career-high 10 strikeouts. However, Little Rock's offense failed to support the junior, and the Trojans dropped Game 1's pitchers' duel 1-0. Back at it, though, on Saturday. The first half of the game was the same story as the Eagles starter took a no-hitter into the 5th inning for the second straight day. Despite the slow start, Little Rock's bats got hot at just the right time as the big swing came off the bat of senior Trey Hill, a go-ahead 2-run home run that completed a 5-run comeback in the 8th inning as Little Rock took Game 2 8-5, forcing a series-deciding Sunday clash at the Hogue.
Probably not. I kind of blacked out. They asked me what pitch it was. I don't know what it was. I just saw
fastball.
I saw the baseball and I swung at it. So.
Riding the momentum of the Game 2 win, Little Rock got a career day out of their left-hander Nick Bronzini, who went 8 scoreless innings, striking out a career-high 8 hitters, and Little Rock took Game 3 and the series, improving to 5-0 in home weekend series this year.
Great comeback win right there. Just a great day to come back and win the series and keep us right there in the hunt.
The Trojans will be back at Gary Hogan Field tomorrow as former Little Rock assistant coach Mike Silva will lead his Arkansas State Red Wolves into town for the final matchup between the in-state foes this season. First pitch is set for 6 o'clock. May Day rallies return to the Arkansas State Capitol, with dozens gathering on the Capitol steps to push for labor rights, fair wages, and working conditions, including for workers in education. The Arkansas Education Association held the rally in conjunction with other organizations as a show of solidarity for workers across the state. The Arkansas and Little Rock Education Associations joined forces with others for speeches, encouragement, and what organizers describe as a boost of morale. Organizers said that while May Day demonstrations may wrap up after the weekend, they plan to continue advocating for workers statewide. This past week, students and faculty at UA Little Rock were given a good scare as they lost access to their school email accounts, including, for some, Blackboard and Workday. Hannah Nash has more information on the outage.
On Thursday, April 30th, 2026, UA Little Rock suffered an issue with their single sign-on, which prevented users from logging in to essential university services. Across campus, students lost access to Blackboard, Workday, and Google Workspaces.
But still, it was a nightmare.
The problem persisted until 10 p.m. when access was fully restored.
Everyone on there was stressing because of finals. We had a test that was due yesterday at midnight, and the Blackboard outage caused me to not be able to do that until like 10, 11 p.m.
In the midst of preparing for finals, many students were disappointed in how long it took for the issue to be resolved.
In other news, UA Little Rock is calling students from Arkansas and surrounding states to participate in an innovation event unlike any other in the region with the second annual AI Hackathon and Health Tech Startup. It will be taking place on campus from June 8th through June 12th. That's all from us here this semester. Thank you for staying up to date with us at the Trojan Truth. Follow us here on YouTube or Facebook and Instagram to stay updated.